Okay, so this mini lecture is on writing assignment 3. So a couple things just to make sure we cover all of our bases. All writing assignments need to be between 4 and 6 pages, excluding cover page and bibliography. They're due by 11:59 p.m. on the day that they're listed. They must be submitted through Turnitin. They have to be in either doc or PDF format, and they must follow MLA guidelines. So that's our boilerplate stuff. Let's get right into the discussion of writing assignment 3. So writing assignment 3 is due November 14th. And like all of the writing assignments in this class, you have two choices. You can either write on the first prompt or the second. The first is, should people be able to request physician-assisted suicide? Why or why not? So write a thoughtful analysis of the right to die debate that analyzes Dr. Kevorkian's actions, the underlying philosophy that guides the right to die movement, and the ways that the movement has changed since Dr. Kevorkian. The right to die laws are constantly changed in the US, so make sure you use the most recent information. This one is it's one of my favorite essay prompts because it gets you to really think about how you think about death. And again, that's the whole point of this class, to come up with an understanding of how you think about death and how that relates to our broader cultural values. So physician-assisted suicide is always in the news. Laws get passed and then repealed and passed and then repealed. Think about this. Think about it deeply for this essay. Should people be allowed to request physician-assisted suicide? Should they be allowed to choose their own death? So for this essay, make sure that you are both relying on class materials. We obviously have the Cast and Mom textbook. There's also the interview with Dr. Kevorkian you walked. Make sure you're citing that correctly according to MLA guidelines for videos. And there's also you are welcome to pull in contemporary news stories. You probably are going to have to cite some modern law. And just think about this, go back and forth again. With any opinion-pieced essay in this class like this one, you are more than welcome to use first person. It's about what you think and why you think that. Prove your argument. Doesn't matter which side you come down on, you just got to support it. The second prompt for writing assignment 3 is choose one of the children's books that we discussed as a class in Module 10. So those were The Fall of Freddie the Leaf, Lifetimes, and Badger's Parting Gifts. And again, there's links to all those in Module 10, so you can either watch readings of them or listen to audiobook versions. And the question is, would you give that book, pick any one of the three, to a 5-year-old child to explain the death of a loved one? Would you? Why or why not? So a successful essay will provide a close analysis of the book. Obviously, you need to, think about what's going on in the book and what the characters are doing and the plot and the symbolism and why it matters and what it's trying to teach. And it will show understanding of the stages of death awareness in children. Remember those stages that we covered in Cast and Mom? So you'd have to know where a 5-year-old falls in that and what that means. And a successful essay will incorporate a discussion of cultural teachings about death. Not every culture is the same. If we've learned nothing else from this class, we've learned that people think about death differently in different cultures. So you're going to have to think about that a little bit. You can use your own cultural perspective if you want, or you can do something like a California perspective or a Southern California perspective, or, a Carson perspective, something that makes it clear that you understand there's different definitions of death. So both of these prompts, what they are asking you to do is take what we've learned in class and apply it to real life, which is, the theme for every writing assignment here, to learn and apply. And the ultimate goal of these questions like this is to, help you develop those critical thinking skills, and for you to realize that a class like this is meant to kind of bleed out of the classroom into the real world, because we all deal with death and dying, and this class is designed to give you the tools to do that. As always, if you have any questions about this assignment or anything in this class, send me an email or come to online office hours. My email is bnelson@csudh.edu.